It's been a while since we've heard anything from Fable 4, but over the last week a bunch of news has come out regarding its possible reveal, art style, gameplay world and overall importance to Microsoft. All of the things I'm going to go over are rumours and supposed leaks. No official statements have been made yet from Xbox, so don't take it all to heart. Now don't forget to like, subscribe and let me know down in the comment section what you think about all this stuff. Also check out my previous video on Animal Crossing because it took me 2 weeks to make. Anyway, let's begin. Xbox will be holding 2 digital events this year, one in June which will be their replacement for E3, and according to the leak we should expect them to show a crap ton of games there. They'll also have one before that in early May which will be focused more on their next generation consoles. They'll talk more about the Xbox Series X and reveal the long rumoured Xbox Lockhart, which will be the more affordable but also less powerful console. The rumour is that at this event they'll also be revealing a few hand-picked games to showcase the power on the next generation console. One of these games is Fable 4, or just Fable as it looks to be a reboot. Again, take this all with a grain of salt. The leaker says there'll be tons of new games by Xbox first party, big guns, medium games, a few smaller ones. Their games are showing a lot of tech built for Unreal Engine 4. Fable is one of these showcase games, a fantasy monster. I haven't seen it personally, but I got told it looks beautiful. They tried to build the whole fantasy world with handcrafted photogrammetry, yet the world will throw in a mix of procedural generation for bigger scale, complete RPG systems in place, focus on great third-person fights and fluid animations. From the sounds of it, I expect the game to hit in 2022, which if true would put down the rumours of Xbox surprising us with Fable 4 as a next-gen launch title. I thought a 2021 release seemed more viable, but what do I know? Some people are still hesitant on whether Fable 4 is actually in the works, but rest assured, even though it's not being confirmed, it is without a shadow of a doubt being worked on. Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, was on IGN's podcast a few days ago, and on it he was asked whether Scalebound, a game revealed in 2014 which was later cancelled, was still in the works, and he outright declined its development, saying he doesn't want to get people's hopes up. The reason why Fable 4 hasn't been confirmed is pretty simple. Microsoft have burned themselves so many times by announcing games that would later not come to be. Scalebound, Fable Legends, Phantom Dust remake, the Marvel MMO, even as early as 2013, Xbox showed a demo for a game set in Shanghai that got cancelled, which, fun fact, the studio working on the game would later change their name to the Coalition and begin development on Gears 4. Anyway, over the weeks we've also heard whispers that Playground Games have been heavily inspired by The Witcher 3, and as such Fable's art style will take a more mature approach. I don't know what to personally think about this because Fable's world has always been a mix of light-hearted, silly, goofy, funny moments to scary, dark, twisted moments. The charm of Fable has always been the comedic writing, the Pixar-like art style, the colourful, vibrant world, the disproportionate character designs and great music. I fear if they alter the art style too much, they may accidentally take away a key aspect of what made Fable such a great franchise. I of course want Playground Games to have their own take on Fable and not feel like they have to follow Lionhead's direction entirely, especially considering since Lionhead made a lot of mistakes during their tenure with the franchise. But if they transform Fable into more of a Witcher clone, that could hold some problems. GamesRadar.com also released some Fable 4 news, so I'll read over bits of that article too. Apparently, Albion has been destroyed by an asteroid that got wished into existence by a mad king who took control of the Tad Spire, the will-fueled tower from Fable 2 that granted the person who controlled it one wish once it was built. So now it's down to you to use time travel to save it. Therese and the guild are hiding away on another planet that you can access via a demon door, but if you want, you can ignore the entirety of the main quest and never become a hero at all. Players can also build their own towns in the completely open world, which ties into the main quest, unsurprising for anyone who's played any Fable games. Plus the character creator is majorly in-depth. For those of you who are miffed about the guns in Fable 3 and 2, you can rest assured that there are 0 guns in Fable 4. Oh yeah, and there's finally multiplayer. The whole thing is being made in Unreal Engine 4, so it should look pretty as heck. Now we just need to see it in action. So there's a lot of information to go off there. One, being able to build your own town sounds absolutely awesome. I made a video recently that was called 32 things we'd love to see in Fable 4, and one of the things was to build your own town. If Playground Games wants to really do multiplayer in Fable 4, I think the best thing they could do is make it completely co-op, but also make it like the second player actually has impact on the world that they go into. So they should be able to buy their own house and get married in there, not just be a second person that no one ever notices and runs around to do your errands for you. It really has been a long time for us Fable fans who want nothing more than a screenshot stating this in development, but soon we may finally have something to nibble on. That's a weird phrase. Anyway, that'll do it for this video, so don't forget to subscribe so I can keep you updated with all the Fable news I have to offer. Thanks for watching and goodbye.